With the outbreak of the coronavirus bringing feelings of uncertainty, we may need to communicate to our audience how we are adapting to the situation. This could include messages about rescheduled events, important closing notices, or alternative purchase options. In this video, we're sharing 3 important message notification ideas so you can get the word out there to your audience without having to rely on social media. Our first idea is to employ a full screen campaign with a countdown timer. This countdown timer can be adapted depending on estimated return dates. By including an email capture box, you can also notify those who are most interested in knowing when you'll be back. Creating this campaign with OptinMonster will take you less than 5 minutes. You have more than 100 templates to choose from. You don't have to worry at all about coding because in our drag and drop builder, everything is what you see is what you get. And editing your campaign, if there are further changes in your plan of action, is super easy to edit. You would just need to come back here and maybe change the date in your countdown timer or change your exact messaging for your audience. We realize the importance of flexibility, especially when there is a lot of uncertainty right now, and you might have to simply adapt to the present circumstances. Again, on this full screen campaign, we are going to include an email field and a submit button so that we can notify any of our most concerned customers of updates and breaking news. The display rules is what determines when and where this will show on our website. We have a number of display rules that are ideal for timely notifications such as these, but for this instance, we'll want to show this on all of our pages if they've been on our site for just 5 seconds. We want everyone to know about this update, and because we have a local business, for example, we'll make this show only to people who are in the United States. In the next 2 campaign examples, I'll show you some different display rules that you can use to really take advantage of this unique use case of OptinMonster. For lead capture, we integrate with most major email marketing service providers, such as Constant Contact, and that just takes a couple of clicks to connect. And next, in analytics, you can always connect to your Google Analytics or use OptinMonster native analytics, which are excellent. And then all we'd have to do is toggle from pause to live. And again, here's how your full screen campaign would look on your site. The next idea is to have a floating bar campaign on your site. And the great part about floating bars is that they're a non-invasive way of sharing a message to all of your website visitors. So you can either decide to show the floating bar on the bottom or the top of the screen. And if your company has had to change logistics in any way, shape, or form in the past couple of weeks, this is a great place to share that message. To give an example, say you're in the food service industry and you no longer are accepting customers within your restaurant or food serving establishment, but you are making deliveries. Well, this would be a great place to tell them where they can order the delivery. And obviously, this goes for many other industries as well. Maybe you have a brick and mortar store and you've had to close your doors, but you can encourage your website visitors to shop on your online store. So for this specific example, we'll change the Start Now button to say Uber Eats, and our action will redirect to the Uber Eats URL where they can order our food from our restaurant. Again, your call to action will depend on your specific business and company, but I hope this at least inspires some creative ideas for you. To give you an idea, this is what this specific template would look like on our site, and you have many other templates to choose from. Our final important message notification idea is actually a pop-up, and we'll be using the minimal template, and you can title your campaign whatever you see fit and start building. And the idea in this important message is that your company has written a much more detailed blog article about your response to the coronavirus situation. And in this pop-up, you'll share a brief message recapping your response and redirecting your website visitors to the longer, more detailed article. Once you've completed your more concise message, all you would need to do is delete the name and email fields, change the text on the button to say Learn More, and change your button action to redirect to the longer blog article. For this pop-up's display rules, we can make sure that it will only show during the time where our company is affected. So you might want to choose to show if the current date is on or before March 31st, for example, or whatever dates that your company foresees having changes in effect. And finally, we can decide if we want to show this message either upon exit or for everyone who's been on our site for at least 10 to 15 seconds, indicating that they're looking for more information. Here's how your campaign would display on your site. I hope that this video has inspired you with some ideas for how to communicate better in this difficult time. Keep safe, guys, and see you in the next video.